Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston. We've got baseball. All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. And today on the hill, Walker Buehler.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for two. And it's a double to start the game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And that's a little high. Chorio at second with nobody out. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's William Contreras. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1. Inside, ball.
And misses inside. That one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. So one out, nobody on. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Carpenter. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Rhys Hoskins stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1.
2 out, space is empty. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Buehler winds and fires. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Abreu. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. Back here at Fenway, and on the mound today, Freddie Peralta.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The next offering misses. 2-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one missed. And a strike in there. And now it's filled up.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires over to Hoskins. One up, one down. And now it's Alex Bregman. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Out number 2. Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. See, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Second inning set to go. This is Bryce Terang. Walker Buehler will go back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's the ball.
The wind of the pitch. Got him. And one out now. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Foul ball. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Buehler fires. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. At the plate, Blake Perkins. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here. We head to the bottom of the second. Now batting Tristan Casas. Peralta back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
0-2.
Next offering is down low.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
In the dirt. Now 2-2.
2-2.
And that's a little bit high.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Hammer, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and
a free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. First and second, no outs. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Makes the grab for the second out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Blake Sable.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
No, ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 outs, bases full. Connor Wong, the next to hit. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Around from second is the tying run. The tag at third, and he's out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back here at Fenway Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Brian Rocchio. Fouled off. He was late. Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a good eye there.
2-2.
Abreu on the move towards foul ground. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat. Later scored. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
That's outside. And it's 1-1. Fastball is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Could be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the lead runner has to hold on at second.
Wastes no time there. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Freeland. Over at second, one down. This one in the dirt. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's Yelich at the dish. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Runner at second, two down. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Boston, now batting Jarren Duran. And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike at 95. A changeup missing. Going to count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Here's Alex Bregman. Flied to right his first time. Turned on, but foul wide of third. One down, base is empty. Laced to right center, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second, and he's got it doubled. One out, runner at second. And stepping in for Boston, Kerry Carpenter. Ball one there. Next one misses, and now 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
2 on, 1 out. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. And there's a strike.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And there's a ball. Bregman, the lead runner at second. Carpenter over at first with 1 away.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Hit in the air out to center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Here's Stanton now. He was walked intentionally his first time. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home, save. In comes the run from second. Back even, it's 3-3. First and second, 2 outs. And the batter now, Wilyer Abreu. And that one upstairs, ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
That one missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Relay throw, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-3. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jared Koenig.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Clips the corner, 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back in Boston, start of the 4th. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. That one's deep. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Hamilton makes the catch. 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Ortiz batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one gets down for a hit. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Blake Perkins. Inside, just missed. Ortiz off of first with 2 away. And it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Rocchio swings through it for strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1 and 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs. Duran trying to get to it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4, here's the catcher, Blake Sabol. Just missed.
That's up.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ball.
Wong at the plate now. That's ball 1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
A little bit low.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 3. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that one for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Count's full.
Rocked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 6-3. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And a swing and a miss.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ball.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Oh, great stop. The throw and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Now it's Alex Bregman. Abner Uribe will take over here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The 2-1. Runner on the move. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a foul ball. Hard hit left side. There's one. On to first, double play.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Carpenter up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Way high.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 3-1. Foul ball there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of... Back inside Fenway Park, here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 25,
And first offering is fouled off.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And it remains 2-2. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. First pitch, and he just misses. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And there's 2 down.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
That's a base hit. And that means Christian Yelich will have a chance to hit. Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. Hamilton. They get the force. Third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Late with the swing there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That's a little bit low.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
And the slider just misses. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Back now at Fenway. All set for the top of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2014. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Terang. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Inside. And now it's even 1-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Bregman is under it. One down. Joseph Ortiz will hit next. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball.
Top of the zone for a strike. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. Blake Perkins digs in now. Inside, just missed. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Hoskins leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Just off the inside edge.
2-2.
Got him swinging. Back here at Fenway. And now David Hamilton. The left-hander on now, Aaron Ashby. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And that one in there at the knees for a strike.
No ball.
And it's
1 strike.
0-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Perkins takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Blake Sabol getting ready to hit. That finds the mark on the inside corner. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Wong up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. Frelick running hard to get it. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Back to the top of the lineup, and next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 7-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here in Boston, here's Brian Rocchio. Whitlock back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Abreu under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Duran makes the play, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Ashby throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. And takes low for ball 1.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 1 away. Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. 1 down. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Swings through that. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Center field, Perkins settles under it, makes the catch for the out, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And there's a base hit to left. And that keeps the inning going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the catcher, William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. And makes the grab. And there's 1 away. And now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Casas. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1-1.
Duran makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Trevor McGill.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard,
that hit him.
And
the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Blake Sabol. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Rafaela gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive, caught.
that swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Man at first, one away. That missed inside, and it's 2-1. That one missing inside.
3-1.
In the air, right side. Frelick after it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah.
Duran in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Perkins settles under this one. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Whips it to Casas, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. 1 for 3.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 44.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Chapman, 37 years young. And he was born in Cuba. That's too low. And 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. The Red Sox leading by 5 here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. A switch hitter batting right.
Foul ball.
They're down to their final strike.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.